Everyone, this is Latasha Blanton from the Real South Africa Travel and Tourism. And you're going to have the opportunity to travel with Phil Scott to
sunny South Africa. You guys are going to have the opportunity to come to Johannesburg, and you guys are going to be coming to Durban. And we're going to set it up perfectly. It's going to be like a luxury experience for you guys. At the same time, you're going to be getting some culture. And of course, you're going to get an opportunity to talk to Phil, hang out with Phil, and get his views on Africa and South Africa.
You're also going to get an opportunity to explore the lifestyles here that are available in South Africa. And we're going to do all that for you in an amazing 10 days. We do hope that you go to the website and book, because we do look forward to seeing you here.
Absolutely. Our website is therealsouthafrica.com. Go there, scroll down. You'll see a picture of Phil, and just go ahead and book there. So we'll see you here in what we like to call sunny South Africa.
This next story is coming to us from a page on TikTok called Racial Beginners, where its aim is to educate people about race who did not learn about it when they were growing up. Now, this particular story that I'm about to show you, he is talking about specific laws that were made in Mississippi in 1880 in regards to pigs. Check it out.
Black Americans were treated worse than a dead pig. In 1880, Mississippi passed a pig law. Really. It changed the law that if you steal something that has the value of a pig, $10, you're convicted of grand larceny, a felony, and you go to prison for 5 years. Before that, it was like $500. Nuh-uh. Now it's anything more than $10. And within 5 years, the number of black men in prison in Mississippi went up 400%. Today, we blame the broken black family for what men do and don't do and for their struggles. And we blame them instead of looking at ourselves and completely ignoring hundreds of years of what white people have done to destroy the black family.
So as you saw and heard him say there, grand larceny used to be $500 back in that time, but then the law was changed to make it to $10, basically the price of a pig. So if you were caught stealing anything over $10, then you would go to prison. Now, he also noted that during that time, the incarceration rate for black men skyrocketed to 400%. 400%, right? Now, what happened about 15 years before 1880? Well, the Emancipation Proclamation took place, where Abraham Lincoln, the president at that time, said that, okay, slaves, you are now free. You can go live your life, right? Well, that didn't particularly happen the way, they thought it would, I guess, or maybe it did. But slaves, when they left the plantation, they left with nothing but the tattered clothes on their backs. And so if you think about the price of a pig, and you would think, well, why would they, use a pig for an example of if you steal more than a pig is worth? Well, because back then, ex-slaves were stealing food. They were stealing food to survive. They weren't stealing food just for fun. They were hungry. As I said, Master didn't give them a satchel of food and a check and say, hey, go to the local grocery store when you leave up out of here. They actually let the slaves off the plantation to fail. They thought that the slaves would fail and that they would come right back. And some ex-slaves did go back because they're like, what are we going to do? But of course, we know the story. A lot of them was like, I don't care what I got to do. I am not going back there. And we also know that we had all of the flourishing black towns, like at Black Wall Streets and things like that. And of course, we know what happened to those even still. And so if you move forward to 2023, who makes up the largest prison population in America? Black men. So nothing has changed. It's all the same, right? And so I really love that page because it is educating people on race relations in America then and now. And as I always say, and others have said as well, it's going to take white people to educate their own about what has happened to black people by them, right? And the systemic and the institutional things that black people still suffer under the false idea of white supremacy. So y'all tell me what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube. Peace.